Hello everyone, it's Shane Kanto, your Wasteland reviewer, and I'm here to review the new thriller, Relay. And this is from director David Mackenzie of Hell or High Water fame, and screenwriter Justin Piasecki, and this film focuses on a broker of lucrative payoffs between corrupt corporations and individuals who threaten them, breaks his own rules when a new client seeks his protection to stay alive. And this film stars Riz Ahmed as our broker, and this new client, played by Lily James, and Sam Worthington portraying the leader of a team trying to take down Sarah, Lily James's character, which then Riz Ahmed's character is trying to protect her. And this film, right from the start, opens up with this sequence that has smooth, effective, engaging, and dynamic camera work, and long shots, subtle yet effective camera movements, really well framed shots. All of this just really works, and it's no surprise as Giles Nutkins, who also shot Hell or High Water, which was an incredible looking film, shoots this film as well. And all those moments of thrills and chases and all of those kinds of things are really effective. They're so well shot. And then you have the music composed by Tony Dugan, which adds a nice layer there as well. Mackenzie just has a great eye for being able to deliver on the thrills. And this film, the bedrock of it, is this thriller. And from a filmmaking standpoint, that really works. You also, unfortunately, have some issues coming from a pacing perspective. This film is very methodical in terms of how it sets things up. It has long dialogue-less sequences that build up things and has a lot of detail from Piasecki's script, and Mackenzie really doing a good job of making sure we're going through this. But the second act of this film, from like a story standpoint, really drags, and the pacing of the film screeches to a halt, and that takes away a big amount of the enjoyment and the effectiveness of these thrills, because it starts off, the first act is excellent, building up intrigue and mystery, really sets things up, and then the third act has some interesting surprises, very thrilling moments. It's just sandwiched around something that feels a lot less interesting. It spends a little too much time on this Ahmed-James dynamic, and it just doesn't have the same kind of oomph. And from a story character perspective, I think Riz Ahmed's character Ash has a lot of interesting layers to him. And the more you find out about his character, because like the first half of this film, he doesn't even say anything. Very silent player in this whole situation. And Ahmed gives a very strong, committed, and effective performance without having to use his words. And in the second half, we start to get more of his backstory, and it all leads up to this very challenging scene at a bar that really goes to the core of the struggles that Ahmed's character has been through, and we learn of all of his backstory that leads him to what he's doing as a broker here, and that's all really effective. Now, from a story standpoint, it takes its time setting things up, moving the pieces around. It does have some interesting, like, pull the rug out from under you moments that feel very effective and interesting, and they're slowly starting to build up to those kinds of reveals, and it really works in that way from the story standpoint. And where this takes you, there's always plenty of sequences with a lot of tension and thriller potential, and that really works. Performance-wise, like I mentioned, Ahmed, very good in this film. It's not like a blow-you-away kind of performance, but there is that one particular scene that really does elevate there. Sam Worthington, very believable in his role. Lily James is so charming and empathetic in the first 2/3 of this film. And then there's some interesting choices with her character, but unfortunately those changes to her character don't really feel very authentic from the performance that James is giving. But this film has some layers. It has a really strong central protagonist. It has twists and turns and really effective filmmaking. So when you put it all together, this is a really fine film. It's just that second act really drags it down and holds it back from being something that could have been a really great film. Those are my thoughts on Relay. Let me know what you think and let's talk some movies. But thank you as always for tuning in and supporting your Wasteland reviewer.